Hi soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're doing what is their real and honest perception of you. So to do this reading we are going to be picking 4 piles together. Ooh, one's already there, ready. Right, what is their real and honest perception of you? Okay, so for pile number 1, this is your picture. For pile number 2, this is your picture. For pile number 3, this is your picture. And for pile number 4, this is your picture. So take a look at which one of these 4 piles you're the most drawn to, and that's probably the pile for you here today. This could be anyone that you have in mind, and so you can check different piles for the same person, or you can perhaps assign a different person to a different pile, or maybe you're just called to one. So see what your intuition is calling for you to pick, and this will be, or these will be the right piles for you here today. As usual, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your timestamps and I'll see you in your readings. Feel free to pick as many piles as you want. If you feel even drawn to the 4 piles, trust your intuition. It will always guide you to the right readings. Hi soul family, if you love the shuffling and the card picking process, I left this part especially for you. I personally enjoy this process. I find it very serene, and so if this is what you love, let's enjoy it together. So for this reading, the oracle cards that I will be using are these 2. Any cards that I use and you feel like you want to know what their name is, what its name is, I always leave the name of the cards that I use down in the description box. In this reading, I'll be using these 2 tarot decks, but I will be shuffling them during the reading. So we're not going to be putting them here as we prepare the 4 piles. Okay, so now let's shuffle with intention. So what are their real and honest perception of you? What are their real and honest perception of you? I mean, taking a look at the 4 piles here, these look like very interesting readings today. I'm so excited about jumping right into them. So what are their real, honest, and raw perception of you? So you have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Great. Now let's pick out your next oracle deck and shuffle with intention again. What are their real and honest perception of you? What are their real and honest perception of you? Let's find out together. So, 1, I really feel these. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Wonderful. Our oracle cards are now ready for this reading. Let's put our piles together. I'm very excited about shuffling the tarot deck as we do the reading today. I also love doing that very much. So that should be a lot of fun. Okay, I love how we can change it, you know, every day. Do something different as to how we're feeling for this reading. Okay, and pile number 3 is also ready. Do we have space for 4? Yes, today we do. If you've been following up with this, you'll probably notice that when pile number 4 comes, there's no space and we have to readjust. But I think we're learning this together. Okay, I loved sharing this space with you guys. Thank you for watching and for always sticking around to watch the shuffling process. I love this intimate time with you guys, and I guess now we're ready for the reading. Hi, pile number 1. So this is the image that you chose. What an interesting image, right? There's so much going on in this picture that I feel we're going to be taking a look at as we do your reading. And now we're going to take a look at what their real and honest perception of you is. So your first oracle deck is Henbane. Interesting. Okay. So let's put this here. Actually, let's put it like this so we have space. And we have the sun in Capricorn with health. Do you see how someone is lying down eating cherries here? And it's like all together. They're all coming together very nicely. But first, let's take a look at your tarot cards. All right. So what are their honest and real perception of you? Pile number 1. What are their real and honest perception of you? One more time. Okay. So pile number 1, you have the Page of Swords. Love that, okay? You have the King of Wands. They think of you highly here with all these court cards beginning your reading. You again, the Queen of Pentacles. The World, big cards here. And you have the Two of Cups. My goodness. Okay. So what I'm seeing here, pile number 1, you do, as we first observed here, have health. You have someone laying around, relaxed, eating cherries. So first and foremost, this person's perception of you, that you are someone who is attractive, who knows how to take care of themselves, is glowing. For a lot of you, you seem very healthy, very attractive, as a person who knows how to take care of themselves from this person's perspective. Now, another thing that I'm seeing is that you shifted your perspective towards this person. This is at least what this person is feeling at the moment. Their perception of you at the moment is that you have changed a little bit towards them. They feel that something is wrong. They might be wrong. They might be right. But they kind of feel like something is changing. Something is not really right here with you. And that you're changing with them, maybe. They want to know what's going on, but you don't give information that you don't want to give until you're ready. And so with the henbane as well, the henbane is like, it shows this transition in this connection within you, or how they're perceiving it. First of all, they feel like you're changing, your life is changing, perhaps you're even getting better, you're getting more attractive. And for some of you, you're changing with them. With the henbane, you know, in Greek mythology, they used to put henbane crowns on deceased bodies so that they would forget about their past lives and move without guilt or shame or anything into their new world. And so really what I'm feeling here, that this person's perception of you is, whether this resonates with everyone, that you've been changing with them or not. What's really evident here is that they feel like you've changed. There's a glow up that happened with you. You're becoming more attractive. You're becoming more confident. You're taking better care of yourself now. And with the Queen of Pentacles centering your reading, I'm really seeing independent energy exuding from you. So this person's real perception of you is that, with the World card here, is that you have it all. It's like you already were so amazing in so many areas of your life, and you taking care of yourself even more now. It's like you're getting into a new transition, a new level up in your life. They see you glowing, they see you more confident, they see you better spoken for some reason. This is maybe you're speaking a lot these days with the Page of Swords. They hear you speak. They're hearing you do something. Maybe you've gained a lot of experience in a certain area, and they're hearing you speak about it. Maybe some of you have gotten some accreditation. Maybe you've gotten your master's degree or some sort of important certificate, and your career is flying off. For some others of you, this could signify social media. You're being seen on your personal social media a lot. Maybe a lot of people are giving you a lot of compliments, or maybe that you have a social media and it's picking up very quickly. At the end of the day, you're being more seen, you're being more recognized, you're being more loved. And I see that this person's real perception of you here is that you really deserve it. You are amazing. And the more you're getting recognized and seen here, the more this idea is confirmed in their head. Not that they needed here the world to see you, for them to see you, but it's more clear now. It's more believable in their minds. Like if they believed it 10 out of 10 before, now they believe it 100 out of 10. They see you being celebrated here. Pile number one. But at the same time, it's like there seems to be some worries of lack of connection, worries that you may outgrow them maybe, or worry that what used to be intriguing about them in the past may not be that intriguing as much anymore, that you're not as prone to being that much attracted to them as you were before. At least this is how they think now. They believe that you've really had this glow up. You're amazing, more amazing than you ever were. And that maybe you're little by little forgetting the past and moving on towards a beautiful future. It's like your future is looking so bright, and that you may have other people surrounding you that really love you and give you attention, and that you may little by little drift your attention from them towards other people. But overall, pile number one, this person thinks the world of you. They feel like you're very healthy, but you're tired these days. Maybe you have a lot of things to focus on. And so they don't know if you're changing a little bit because you're tired, or is it because you're slowly drifting away? It's like the silent worry that they have, pile number one. They feel like your popularity is causing more people to somehow pamper you or compliment you, to praise you. And they definitely feel like every ounce of praise that you're getting, pile number one, is so on point. It's like you really deserve it. And they feel like at this stage of your life, you're more sociable, you're making more friends, and your personality is shining. It's like maybe in the past they were the only ones who were able to see who you truly are, but now they see that your personality, your true self, is coming out confidently. They're enjoying watching your confidence, watching you shine. Very healthy person here, pile number one. I don't see anything malicious in this person. They're actually happy for you. And they really, with the world card here, they really think the world of you. They think this should have been something, with the buy now here, this should have been something that should have happened a long time ago, that you should have been recognized. All your cards are talking about recognition here. Should have been recognized a long time ago. They're thinking that now that you're glowing up, you might be interested in meeting someone. For some of you, if you're single, that you might now be interested in other people, that you might open up perhaps the idea of being with someone, with the Two of Cups here, reciprocating your love with someone else. Yes, there's a lot of companionship here. So for some of you, this person would love to get closer to you and start a relationship with you. But for others, this is him or her, this person that you're inquiring about, is thinking that you are now going to be interested in creating a deeper bond with someone at some point. Pile number one. Let's now get more information about their real and honest perception of you. Pile number one. So what is their real... Yeah, you're really seen. What's up with that? You're really seen these days. So you have the Six of Cups. Isn't that sweet? Okay. So obviously you're inquiring about someone who's known you for a while, holds you dear. So what is their real and honest perception of you? Pile number one. What is their real and honest perception of you? They love what you say. They really feel like you're an educated person. What you say is often very sound. You nip the bud on the head. You're so on point. You're not afraid to speak your mind out. No matter how controversial that could be, or no matter how different than what society would think, sometimes it's with, sometimes it's against. Your point it's not about whether it's with society or against. This person can really see that you with the Page of Swords, you stick to what you feel is the right way of thinking. You're very on point with your advice, with your opinions, with how you think. They really respect the way you think. Pile number one. So you have the Fool, the Four of Wands. Wow, this is a wonderful person who thinks wonderful things about you. You have the Nine of Pentacles. What cards? And you have the Knight of Cups. Such a sweet person. For a lot of you with the Six of Cups here, this perhaps may have been a person that's been around for a long time. They have dear emotions with you because they feel like they've grown to know you better over the years. You have a strong bond together, almost to some of you family-like. And with the Four of Wands here and the Fool in conjunction to each other, and not to mention the rest of the cards really confirm this, but what I'm seeing here is that this person feels like there's a lot of innocence and happiness in your connection. This person sees you as a very determined person. You see here with the mermaid, she now has her own legs and she's walking out of the sea into the shore. They see you independent with the 9 of Pentacles, someone who's able to make their dreams come true. And they feel like no matter how much you're getting bigger, despite their worries, on land, in real life, in the 3D, they see that you haven't changed as a person. They might be worried about it. They might be worried about you moving on. That's something that's on their minds. But in real life, what they've seen from you is that you are someone who's down to earth, values their connections, and that you haven't changed much. Pile number 1. Wonder what's all this light you're being seen here. Do you see how with the world here? I wonder what you're doing. Pile number 1. You're really seen. Now is your time to shine. That's what this person is thinking. And with this Knight of Cups ending your reading, pile number 1, I do see a sweet message of, I will always look out for you. You will always be dear to my heart. And nothing in the world will change that. That's such a sweet message. I wonder who this person is that you're inquiring about, pile number 1. Such a sweet person. I wish you a blessed connection with this person. And that was your reading. I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. So this is the picture that you have chosen. Such a beautiful picture. I see a lot of quick movement, perhaps time. Yeah, a lot of movement here. So you have clematis. Interesting. Okay. And you have the Sun in Taurus with acquisition. Okay, now I'm getting an idea of what this person's real perception, an honest perception of you is. Such a wonderful message already. Let's find out more. Pile number 2. So, what is this person's real and honest perception of you? What is this person's real and honest perception of you? Okay, this is shuffled and ready when we need it. So pile number 2, you have the Moon, the 4 of Swords, the 2 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, and I feel like this one wanted to come out, so I'm going to take it. You have the 10 of Wands. What was that here? You have the Page of Cups. Okay. Right. So pile number 2. Let's talk about the combo here. Oh my goodness. So you do see someone here who's always running, moving towards their goals very quickly. You do have the Sun and Taurus here with acquisitions. So you do seem to come across as someone who's very focused on their dreams, knows what they're doing, knows what their goals are, and is very savvy. So you might be a very savvy professional person, a business person. And of course, with the clematis here, the clematis can grow exponentially on any surface that it comes across. And it's eager to rise and move towards the sun. And so you really see here the idea of achievement, the idea of pushing forward, getting the best position or the best in life, what you want. You're the quickest to reach the race line, perhaps. And so along with that, this person really feels like you're a mysterious person. There's not much known about you. Since you're always focused on your goals and getting bigger in life, this person seems like you're very interesting when it comes to your professional life. A very smart person is capable of achieving more than anyone really. A person who perseveres, but at the same time, a person who's very mysterious, very secretive, or maybe respects their private life a lot. There isn't much information about you unless you give it out. They also see that in your personal life, you take your time to enjoy your own world. So you might be mysterious or missing in action, but this person believes that you're enjoying your life, that you're enjoying your work, that you seem on the outside to be taking things very seriously, but in fact, you're enjoying what you're doing. You're enjoying your little bubble that you've created, whether this is your work or your tight-knit group that you're in, your friends, the activities that you do, because you seem like a very interesting person. And so this person really feels like you're enjoying this process. The reason that you're missing in action, that you're not really there, is because you're enjoying this path that you're on. This person feels like you might be a little bit stressed sometimes, but at the same time, you seem to be a very wise person who takes wise decisions about their finances and about their careers and about the decisions that they make in life. You seem to come across as a wise person who thinks very well about their next move or their next decisions or every important aspect in their lives. Now, you do have the 9 of Swords in conjunction with the 10 of Swords. This person feels like, despite the fact that you're enjoying what you're doing, you sometimes tend to stress yourself out or overwork yourself, and you put yourself in very negative energy, or stress yourself out. And I don't want to say negative energy, that you tend to stress yourself out. You could sometimes take on more than what you can handle, and this causes you to sometimes find yourself in an unfavorable position where you're stressed and you can't talk to anyone, and it's like your peak points of... Okay, what I want to say is that you stress yourself out sometimes, where at these times that this person sees, that's the price that you're paying for your focus and your perseverance. And that's when this person feels like, oh, I wouldn't want to do that. Despite the fact that most of the time it seems like you're having a great time working and achieving your dreams and buying the things that you want and growing in life, that it comes at a cost, that they do see you sometimes taking on more and getting the burden and feeling the burden of that, pile number 2. Now, this person sees that you seem to be balanced emotionally, that you, or not balanced, you're growing into being balanced emotionally. They see you growing every day emotionally. They're seeing your process of falling in love with yourself, loving who you are. And they're respecting you along with your journey as well. Pile number 3, they've seen you grow emotionally, especially with your strength, with your self-esteem and your confidence. They've seen that growth in you. And they see how you're respecting yourself, how you're loving yourself every day, and they're respecting you very much for it, along with it. Pile number 2. Yeah, during these times when you're really having it, you can see them feeling like, but you're doing the right thing, you're on the right path, you're happy. I'm confused now. Is this the right path? Is this an inspiration? Or is this the wrong path? That's when it's like they really look up to you. Pile number 2, in what you're doing. And so when you're stressed, now they're doubting if it's the right path, or if this is an inspiration, or if someone should be doing the same as you. But when you're doing great, they're really looking up to you and feeling like, wow, there's so much for me to learn from pile number 2, and how to focus and move forward, and to be wise in everything that this pile that you do in life. Pile number 2 definitely looks up a lot on you and your personal growth and your career growth here as well. But all in all, that's the information that they could collect from you, because you tend to be very mysterious, very secretive. You don't speak a lot about yourself, pile number 2. They feel like you're confident, you don't need to prove much, you're happy in your own world, and so nothing is really pushing you to give out information about your life. They see you being private. Okay, so now let's take out your tarot cards and find out even more information about how they see you. What's their real and honest perception of you? Pile number 2. So what is their real and honest perception of you? It's so sweet how they're secretly looking up to you, at you. Pile number 2. They have to learn that everything in life has its challenging moments. That would be their biggest learning here, with their inspiration, with them being inspired by you. Okay. This wants to come out as well, so let's see what you have. So pile number 2, you have the 6 of Swords, Temperance, 4 of Cups. They find you very magical, is what I'm getting instantly, intuitively here from this card. They find that you're doing something magical here. There's something magical about you. Perhaps you meditate a lot. Of course, watching tarot, I would say you're interested in the spiritual world. Maybe you've spoken to that person about it. This seems to come off strong here. Yeah, they see you as quite knowledgeable, as a spiritual person, someone who knows how to enjoy their lives. You have the King of Wands, the Sun, and you have I feel like one more card needs to come out, so what I'm going to do is push your cards here a little bit, because I definitely feel that one more card needs to come out. Okay, so you also have the Chariot. With the Four of Cups centering this reading here, I'm really feeling like this person tends to compare themselves to you. With the Four of Cups, they feel like you're filling your cup with the things that you need. You have this magical capability with the Temperance here of balancing out your emotions. Perhaps this is speaking about, of course, yes, self-discipline. Being self-disciplined enough to fill your cup with the things that you need in your life in general. And watching them watching you do that really makes them feel very bad about themselves. It makes them, the things that they lack, pop up more in front of them. Perhaps this is there to inspire them to move forward. And it does, by the way. But it also, at the same time, kind of presses on the pain, their pain of not achieving the things that they want the same way, that they have a lot of empty cups that they're not filling. Well, they see you slowly growing here with the Six of Swords. They see you grow in so many ways, taking the pain, doing what's right, constantly taking the right decision in every area of your life, whether this has to do with your relationships, with your friends, with your health, with your career, of course. They see you as balanced, and you're someone who's willing to take it slow and to grow slowly and to persevere no matter what the circumstances are. You find your way into the sun. You move quickly. Oh, they see you moving very quickly as well, pile number 3. This is ending your reading here. They suddenly see a lot of, yes, that was from the very beginning. They suddenly see a lot of growth in you in so many areas of your life. It's like your world is opening up. It's shining. There's a bright tomorrow for you. The sky is the limit for you, and you can achieve all the dreams that you want to achieve. And soon you'll be, very soon, because you work so hard, you move very quickly, you'll be in such a different place from this person's perspective than where they originally met you. And this is making them feel, unfortunately, smaller and smaller and smaller, by the way. Sometimes they feel really inspired to move ahead and to do their own thing. And then other times they feel like they can't catch up, and it's like the train missed them and they're too late. They might feel like they've already ruined so many things in their lives that they may not be able to fix back. And so, yes, the comparison's real. I don't see much hate towards you, but I see more sadness for themselves. They're really sad for themselves. Pile number 2. That's so sad. They're very inspired, but very sad. You see the dichotomy in energy here. Sometimes they're like, I'm gonna get up and work as hard as well. Come on, pile number 2 is able to persevere during these tough times that I fear. And then sometimes they feel like, oh, what am I kidding? Will I really be able to do that? Will I be able to change my life? I've already ruined a lot of things in my life, so I may not be able to change it. So this person is at a phase where they're being inspired and going back and forth. I'm very sure that you'll really be inspiring them to also move forward and to see the hope in their own lives as well. Pile number 2. Pile number 2, I admire your character. All the best of luck in your pursuits and with your connection with this person. If you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. So this is the picture that you chose. Very interesting picture. Let's see what their real and honest perception of you is. So you have mistletoe. Interesting. Okay. And you have the moon in Aries with protection. Okay. Right, let's take a look at your tarot cards. We'll be able to tell in a clearer way how this person really sees you and what's their perception of you. So, what are their real and honest perception of you, pile number 3? What are their real and honest perception of you, pile number 3? Okay. So you have the World. Ooh, this one's come out. Okay. You have the 8 of Pentacles. You have the Ace of Wands. You have the Chariot. And you have the Sun. Beautiful cards. Beautiful cards in your pile. Beautiful cards. Okay. My pile number 3s. So the way I see here in your cards, the way this person's real and honest perception of you is that they see you as a very adventurous, strong character person. Someone whose confidence shines, their character shines. There's something very attractive about your personality and your character, pile number 3. They see you as someone who's very popular, very seen, someone who has a lot of friends and very active socially in general. Their perception of you is that you're always up to something exciting. You have that type of strong character where you're able to do the things that interest you, hype everyone about it, and then take them along on your journey. It's like they feel that people want to surround you in general, and whatever it is that you're doing, you have that leadership quality to you, pile number 3. Beautiful pile. They feel like there's something very magical about you, that it's not easy for someone to have your personality or have your character, that you're very loved and admired and you are unapologetically you. They also feel like you're quite lucky in life, that you have this strong power to you to change people's perceptions and ideas about things with your strong opinion forever, that people listen to you. If you have a strong opinion about something, you speak it with power and people listen to you very well, and it's like you're so popular. There's something magnetic about you that when you voice out your opinion and you say what you want, people tend to shift their opinions with you. Pile number 3, it's like people look up to you and kind of side eye to see first what you're going to say, you know, that type of thing. At least this is this person's real, honest and perception of you, watching you. So with the mistletoe here, I don't know if you know the story, but it's a really interesting story. The reason we kiss under the mistletoe is because the Queen Frigga in Norse mythology, which is the wife of Odin, the god Odin, a long story short, her son was hit and killed by a mistletoe arrow. And so she was afraid, because she knew if her son died, along with her sadness over him, that the world would darken, which it did. And then by a miracle, because he's a god as well, he came back to life. And because of her happy tears, she shed happy tears, and her tears dropped on a mistletoe, and it brought out these beautiful white berries. And so now she changed her mind from the mistletoe being an evil plant because it hit her son, and she already had a previous misconception about, obviously, mistletoes before, into it being a beautiful plant. And she now started celebrating the mistletoes, and gods and human beings would kiss under the mistletoe to commemorate this memory of her son coming back. So you do see a huge shift in perception, a goddess shift in perception about something being evil to being great and celebrated. And so I see here, it really shows me your type of energy, of how you have this capability of shifting people's mindsets. It's like you're a trendsetter as well. Whatever you want to do, whatever you're interested, whatever your opinion is about something, I see people shifting their opinions to yours. They see your strong character, they believe in your wisdom, they love your magic, they're very charmed by you, and they attentively listen to your point of view, and it seems like you're very convincing, and you have that power of affecting, making people think, pile number 3. And this person thinks you're overall a very strong character, very popular, and that you easily grab people's attention. Wow, pile number 3. Wow. What I'm seeing here is that, you know how some people are unique and they go against the grain and then they have to fight for it. But with your energy here, it's like you go against the grain when you want to, powerfully, but then you're celebrated. This is how this person sees you. You have that power to you. When your opinion is with society, or whether it's against or with, it doesn't matter. You're celebrated, pile number 3. Celebrated and seen as something that mesmerizes them about you. It's just that the energy that I'm feeling in your reading is someone who's being awestruck by by you, pile number 3. I mean, who wouldn't be, right? You have everyone here being absolutely awestruck by you. May you be blessed, pile number 3. Okay, so let's find out more information about their real and honest perception of you. What is their real and honest perception of you? So, pile number 3, you have the 5 of Cups. Oh, okay. That's cute. You have the 9 of Cups. The 2 of Pentacles. Temperance. And the 9 of Swords. Interesting. Now, something that's really catching my eye here is the 5 of Cups and the 9 of Swords. It's very clear that there's some strong worries with this person with regards to them losing you somehow. With the 5 of Cups, they're afraid that there would be a goodbye between the two of you. Maybe this means that you're too busy for them, that they don't get a lot of time with you, their time with you is limited, that they'll, because of all the things going on in your life and because you're happy in your own world, that there's always a goodbye. You're always busy. You don't have time to spend with them. They feel like you're not easily reachable, and they're afraid that you might at some point even cut them off altogether. They don't want to be too noisy or too needy, but at the same time they want to connect with you. And they're afraid that you might feel like they're demanding more time of you than you can give, because you already have so many people to see, so many things to do, and they don't really know how to balance this out with being able to see you and spend that magical time with you. They feel very privileged to have that with you. In fact, with the Nine of Cups, it's like they feel very happy when they get to spend that time with you. But at the same time, they feel like they don't want to come across as needy. They want to be balanced with their energies towards you. They see you as being a very balanced person. When you're there with them, you give them all your attention, your time, your focus, and it's like no one else is there, and they enjoy it immensely. But when you're not there, you're really not there, and you're nowhere to be found. You cannot be found. Even if you pick up the phone or you do talk to them. With the Nine of Swords here, there's stress energy, like they're stressed to say what they want to tell you quickly, because you seem to have this busy voice, or you seem to be wondering why they're now calling or what they're expecting. So they do realize that they may come across as needy, and that you're busy going out, having fun with other people, enjoying your time, while they're here feeling needy and wanting to connect with you. Pile number 3. So they're trying to balance these emotions out. There's the Two of Pentacles in conjunction with the Temperance. It's like they're taking it very slowly with you. They're playing it cool when they're around you or when they call you, but really they feel like they don't get to spend that much time with you. Pile number 3. I also see their thoughts is that they have to work really hard to grab your attention, to make themselves entertaining, so that they grab your attention to wanting to spend time with you. Maybe they try to be as interesting as you or as funny as you are. I don't want to say they don't put on an act, but they try very hard to attract your attention. Pile number 3. They feel like they're constantly thinking how to make themselves appear interesting, so that you would want to be their friend too, that you would want to make them as a part of your close group or close people towards that are around you, that get to see you more often. I feel like they're really trying hard to do everything to make your time together as enjoyable as possible, so that they can have this chance to be closer to you. They recognize your strong character. They recognize your ability to set boundaries straight away. But they also recognize that you're so much fun to be around, and that they really enjoy and love. It's like with the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is like a dream come true. That's a big card here. For a lot of you, this person feels like you are their dream come true, or you are their friend come true. You know, it's just wonderful energy. Someone who they put you on a pedestal. There's no question about that. Pile number 3. And now they trying to get your attention, for you to look at them. Another thing that I see here is that their honest thoughts about you is that you do good things with your strong character. You don't try to manipulate people or try to persuade them. You know that you have this power to you from their point of view, and yet you choose to do the right thing. They admire how you are very protective over the dear people to you. They love watching you do that, and they would love as well to be part of this close community around you, so that you would love them the same way and protect them perhaps the same way. they feel it's very magical. It's a very soft, magical, beautiful thing about you. How you hold these close to you, dear, this way. So pile number 3, charming, beautiful character. It was so interesting getting to know you. Thank you for being on my channel and watching my video. If you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. So this is the image that you have chosen. What an interesting image. Straight away, I can tell that this person finds you, of course, very smart. All right, let's first check out your cards before we take a look at the overall message. You have chamomile. Okay. Chamomile. Okay, you have Mars in Aquarius with rebellion. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. So let's shuffle with intention. What are their real and honest opinions about you? Pile number 4. What are their real and honest opinions about you? I see this one wanted to come out as well as this. Let's find out. I feel like it has to go one more time. Lovely. So you have the Queen of Swords. Yes, a lot of intelligence already. Okay. Ooh. You have the 6 of Wands. Okay. You have the Queen of Pentacles. So many queens in your reading. People with high power, high position. You have the King of Pentacles. And you have the Empress. Wow, a lot of, do you see? It's all someone with a high position. A lot of queens, a lot of emperors, a lot of kings, and then Empress here. That says a lot straight away. Yeah, the amount of court cards is just, and of course the Empress. For a lot of you, this person might find you to be in a very high position. Maybe you are someone who has a high position in their jobs. Maybe you're someone who's very busy and has an empire or a business to run. They hold you in very high regard. It's like you're a very successful person from the way this person perceives you. And it's very high, very hard to get to you. Pile number 4. You seem to be someone who's very strategic from their point of view. You're a great negotiator. You are someone who's never helpless. And you know your battles very well. You pick your battles. You are someone who's constantly planning for their lives, planning for the right thing. They feel like you have so much power that it's very hard for anyone to, I don't want to say beat you, but to fool you is the right word. You're very smart from this person's point of view. And with the chamomile here, they're inspired by you. Not just inspired, there's more. I'll tell you what I mean. The chamomile is an herb that, because of its potent smell, it wards away pests. With its antibacterial leaves, it protects the herbs around it, and when you even plant it next to mint, it improves its taste and smell. And so here I really feel like, from this person's point of view, spending time with you will make anyone rise and grow. It's like there's so much to learn from you. There's so much to grow. You know that quote that says, if you want to be great, spend time with the greats. That's exactly how this person sees you. They feel like the more they will spend time with you, the more they will learn from your experience, from your wisdom, from how you plan and do things. There's a lot of intelligence to you from this person's point of view. And this person, of course, with the Queen of Pentacles showing up at the middle of your reading here, it shows that this person finds you to be very independent, someone who relies highly on themselves to achieve their goals, their dreams, and do anything that they want in life. Nothing stops them. You also seem to be someone who has very good connections with the Queen of Pentacles, this specific Queen of Pentacles, and this King of Pentacles. In both the King and the Queen of Pentacles in this deck, you do see that they are networking, or they have good, beautiful connections, real connections with other people. And so this really shows that you understand that your success cannot be done alone, that you have to be surrounded with a good team, a good company, good network, a good network of people that you help and they help you, and they're very inspired by that. They feel like you are someone who knows a lot of interesting people who you help and they help you, and that gives you a lot of the success that you have from this person's point of view. Also, with this specific Empress, they find a lot of nurturing energy in you. Despite your strength and your intelligence and all this success, you are someone who gives off this vibe of being graceful, sweet. There's a lot of class to you. They find you to be caring. You do take the time to stop and help others. Even though you might seem busy, you will find that time to help and give back to the world. Maybe you give back to the planet. You have a beautiful heart, and that you never hesitate to help. You exude, along with your strength and intelligence, a lot of graceful, beautiful, kind energy. Pile number 4. Wow, what a combination. This person finds you to be highly educated, very sophisticated in everything, including your taste, the topics you talk about, the things that you're capable to do at your work, the successes that you've created in life. With the Six of Wands, in this specific Six of Wands, it's like you've created successes that, what's the word? That is far beyond what most people achieve. And you don't stop. You're moving on and moving forward every day, and you're very busy creating a beautiful, happy life for yourself, planning for your life, always moving forward. But you have from this person's point of view, a beautiful, healthy life balance going on here. I see that this person does not see you overworked. This person sees you as someone who works very hard, but is at a stage of your life where you're able to also enjoy your life. And sometimes there is this interconnection between your work and your pastime, where there is a healthy intersection in the middle, where you network, you have fun with the projects that you're doing, and it's at the same time work. That's how this person sees you. Pile number 4. With Mars in Aquarius, this is interesting. This person finds you to be very unique, where you create a lot of projects in life. You birth a lot of projects in life that are pretty different than what we see. You might have a very good eye in pinpointing exactly what is missing in terms of demand, perhaps, and filling that gap in. But you have a very good eye to do that. It's not like you're looking, oh, people are missing a pen that writes from one side with a color and then another. No, not these kinds of inventions. And there's nothing wrong with that. Thank you for everyone who's improving in different areas of life. I'm saying that what this person's seeing is that you have this progressive perspective to you. You're able to put different fields together in a very interesting way, where you perhaps pick a science field with an entertainment field and merge them together. That's what I could think about now. Or maybe an entertainment field with healthy field. I'm not sure what you're doing, but you're merging together very brilliantly a couple of fields together, a couple of ideas together, creating a project that people needed but didn't know they needed until they see you do it. And it solves a great problem or a great issue that people have. And you do it with so much love and so much care. This person finds you to be honest. You're not there to grab cash and leave. From this person's point of view, you are there to make a difference. Your heart is in what you're doing. You're really there. I'm almost seeing with this specific King of Pentacles some sort of charity. While you may be involved in charities, pile number 4, you're also making sure that whatever it is that you're doing serves the people that you're that need this service from you or this product from you. Pile number 4. Wow, I always knew I had amazing people on my channel. Thank you for being around, for watching. I admire what you're doing, pile number 4. And just like the chamomile here, I really mean it. I hope you also stay around so that you can give us some of your energy in our community, pile number 4. Thank you for being an inspiration with your goodness to everyone. Let's now shuffle and find out more information about what this person's real and honest perception is of you. What is this person's real and honest perception of you, pile number 4? What is this person's real and honest perception of you? Okay, so you have the 5 of Pentacles, okay. Strength. The Hierophant. Yes, you come across as very educated to that person. Someone who's a forever student, someone who's always learning and growing the people around them, studying, researching. You study and research and plan for everything before you do anything, is that person's perception of you. You have the King of Pentacles again in conjunction with the King of Pentacles. Oh, this person finds you to be very abundant. Someone who knows how to create wealth. If we were to take you out of everything that you've done, pile number 4, all the privileges that you now have, this person feels like you can do it all over again, that you can create that wealth over and over, or these amazing things that you're doing. Is you're not relying on the privileges that you have, but rather on who you are as a person, and that the abundance that you have, not only do you deserve, but you're capable of creating that whenever you want. And you have, the Wheel of Fortune. They find you to be, of course, a very fortunate person, that you've created everything that you wanted in life and more, and you will continue to do that. They find you to be very lucky, one of those very lucky people in life. They also find you to be someone who has a very strong character. Yes, there's a little bit of intimidating energy to you with all the court cards that we've seen, and with the strength card appearing in your reading. It's like people are a little bit intimidated by you. They enjoy your class, your graceful demeanor, but at the same time, there's a little bit of fear or intimidation. They feel like you're going to. They really feel like you're going to create a big empire one day, that you will have a huge organization. You're doing something big, pile number 4. Good for you. It's so impressive. And this person is, of course, very impressed with your constant upgrade and this huge empire that you're doing. It's like you're saving something so big in the world. You don't have your eyes on small goals, or like we said, it's not like about getting money. It's not about creating a fancy pen or a creative notebook. Again, nothing wrong with that whatsoever. But it's more about fulfilling certain personal goals that you have towards the world. You really want to be out there making big differences, a big difference in the world, a difference to the environment, or a difference in education, or a difference in health, a difference in the human or plant life or animal life, or spiritual life even, one way or the other. You're here to make a grand difference, to be one of those that will help humanity progress into the future. Pile number 4. I wonder what you're doing, but I genuinely have a lot of admiration for you, the same way that your person that you're inquiring about. May you be blessed and continue on your journey. Pile number 4. Don't we always say that this pile, pile number 4, there's something magical about the pile number 4s here on the channel? I don't know what it is. Oh, and in case you're wondering about this 5 of Pentacles, this is why I told you, no matter what the world takes from you, no matter what circumstance you're in, pile number 4, you are the reason you grow, and you will always grow back your wealth. Nothing can take that away from you. Pile number 4. So pile number 4, that was a real pleasure doing this reading for you. I wish you all the best of luck. Please let me know that you're pile number 4 in the comment section. I would love to get to know you more. And if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye.